is going on, guys? We are going to work on my friend Ken's 04 Screaming Yellow Terminator. We are saving at Cobra today. He has been having a lot of issues with his car, engine in and out of the car. He mentioned to me that he had to go pull the engine again because under boost, it was pressurizing the coolant system, and that's not good. So he had a theory that the head studs that they use, it's a part number, I forget what it is, we'll mention it in the video, but it doesn't have enough clamping force to hold the head down, as well as a no-name brand head gasket. We're gonna help him tear the engine out and hopefully get this thing fixed up so he can hit some boost and really enjoy the car. I think you guys will like it, and it's a little bit of Terminator content, and let's go hop into it. Also, if you guys wanna pick up a Mustang Lifestyle shirt, hat, key tag, sticker, MustangLifestyle.net, they have everything price chopped and everything in stock ready to ship. So make sure you go head over there and pick something up, and let's go hop into the video. All right, so Screaming Yellow Terminator back in here, and we're gonna be dropping the engine out.
Yep.
You ever done it at the bottom?
No, not on the lift.
It's pretty nice. Looking at the I'll probably want to take the throttle body off. Looks close. Maybe more worried about the sensor, but it might just be easier to take the throttle body off.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Blower is big and shiny.
Yes, sir.
So we just need to figure out what we need to take out and get it dropped down. It's also hot from the drive over, but we're gonna drop the engine out, rip off the heads, head gasket, head studs, and get her back together. Think we're ready to pull the blower?
Yeah.
We figured there's a chance it might be able to squeeze by, but we got to pull the blower off anyway, so
yeah,
I'm just going to pull it.
Since the inlet's so big, it's like wanting to hit the side of the engine bay over here, so.
Yeah.
Plus we're trying to keep the air conditioning lines all in there, and it might snag on them, so.
Yeah, but we got a good amount of room right there. So yeah, let's pull this thing off. All right, so got the engine out. We're gonna take a quick break and then start tearing the heads off of it. All right, so timing cover is off, chains are off. we are almost ready to pull the heads. We're gonna see if we can wiggle these out with the headers on them. This side looks pretty good. And the cool thing about the 4 valves is you can actually access all the head studs with the cam still in place. That is,
on a 2-valve?
I think you can do it on a 2-valve too. A Coyote car, you cannot. And GT500, I don't think you can either. Oh no, you can on a GT500. Coyotes, you can't.
You want some leverage?
It's not too bad. So it's hard to say for sure, but it does look like there is possibly a head gasket failure, which might be the result of the head studs. So you can see the material's gone. The material's really weak on these gaskets. So we got a set of new Ford
Not gonna do anything.
OEM gaskets to go on, and some new head studs as well.
I'm moving.
The engine itself, pistons, they look good. Cross hatching, a little
The
bit.
motor's literally new. Like he just built this motor, it was brand new. The things that weren't new was my heads, but he had them rebuilt. He had them rebuilt the first time by a shitty company that didn't change out the guides, the valve guides. So they were starting to make racket, they were loose. So we had to rebuild them again. $1,000 more. Should've just fucking had Jordan do it the first time.
Forgot about that one.
It's concrete, it'll clean.
I meant for my shoes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be better than the other one.
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on, these fucking things.
Andrew Strong.
Right, come around here. Set them right on down.
How's the looks clean.
Yeah. Do you notice how all the valves are in the same position? Is that normal?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, look at this head gasket. This one's almost perfect.
Yeah. You can see right there, the other side of the material is gone in between every single one.
I mean, that right there is probably from us just pulling the heads off.
It is hard to read a head gasket. See, like on the back side.
Oh yeah.
But notice how the material is gone there, and it's not here. Jeez. Do you see the material there? I don't.
You got a picture of this?
It is hard to read a head gasket and say for sure, but typically if the material's gone, it's gonna be somewhere, unless it blew out. Okay, brand new head studs. What part number we got here? 2564001.
ARP 2000s are supposed to be.
So we got some instructions. There should be some lube in here, which is important. There she is. Some washers and some nuts. So the working theory at this moment is that the studs that were on this, they're just not good enough for the amount of boost that
Yeah, they're 8740s is what they were telling me they were.
And the head gasket was also questionable. So we got a Ford OEM gasket, and we got some ARP 2000s, and let's put it back together and make some boost. This kid's gonna get gapped by a Coyote Cobra later.
I mean, we'll see about that.
All right, so head studs are loaded in the head. We got the head. And new Ford gasket. There it is. Looks nice. Sealed. This was our way of trying to save some time keeping the header on. And now Blake just cleaned off all the washers per the ARP instructions that come with some oil on them. Clean those off, put those on there, get the ARP lube, and then we'll go through the torque pattern, get the head torque down, do the same thing on the other side, and then timing, which all three of us are no professionals on, but we're hoping we can figure it out and get it all back together. Because dropping it in and out of the car is really not that difficult. So the ARP lube, you want to put it on the top side of the washer and the threads. So that's so that the washer with the webbing goes into the head and it stays there, and the nut can spin up against the washer without turning. So it's probably the bad one to
show, yeah.
You can't see, but stick my finger down in there. All right, so this side is actually already done. Did what, 30, 60, 80, and then 100?
100, yep.
So starting with the first pass on this side. I believe the instructions say to go to 85, but a lot of people, including Jordan, suggest going to 100. We want to make sure that these hold all the boost. 30 pounds, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right, so we are timed. None of us are professionals on this, but the internet says point that one at the crank gear, dot facing up. There is a miscolored link down here. We actually started with this face down, but you can move the crank back and forth a little bit left and right so they can get this slack on the chain to get the tensioners in. So the dot with the two miscolored links.
Let me get you some light.
Yeah, a little bit of light down there. Yep, you can see that. You can see the one behind it. That lines up with the mark right there, as well as the mark right there. And we're just gonna do some test spins, make sure everything seems good. So, pulled the spark plugs out, so it should rotate fairly easily. Well, I don't hear any pistons to valves yet. Seems pretty good.
Was that one full revolution?
It was a few.
Did that get hard to turn, or are you just tired?
Just tired.
After doing all the head studs too.
Yeah.
We've been laboring today.
All right, timing cover's going back on. A little bit of RTV between all the different head surfaces, the oil pan, and tighten this up. Get the valve covers on, and she'll be sealed up for the night. And then it'll be time to go back in the car. All right, so the engine is sealed up with the exception of the tape, but it is now ready to pretty much go in the car. We got some accessories put on the timing cover, but a few more hours of work and should be all back together.
Yep. Have this baby running tomorrow.
Yep. Making all the boost.
Yep.
All right, so update. We're working on the Screaming Yellow Terminator. We're gonna hopefully have this up and running today. And last night we went out to Mexico and I lost one of these. So, just so happens that I have a killer sponsorship from Freedom Parts Outlet. Shout out to those guys. Andrew, he's awesome over there. He had one of these in stock Terminator. Unfortunately, we only have the honeycomb grill insert, so it's still kind of like not great. If you look actually on this one, you can see the how it's supposed to be.
They kind of match the vent in the hood.
Yeah, so if anyone has one of those, wants to send it over to me, let me know. And yeah, but we're gonna fix this. And the Cobra had an unfortunate incident with the tire in the road that Blake avoided, and I got the brunt of it. So you can see some tire marks down there. That tire mark pretty much went all the way to there. A nice chip on the side skirt, all the way there, and it knocked the side skirt, or the side scoop. Luckily, we have one to go right there. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna clay bar, and I think I got some polish. We're gonna try to fix what's going on here. I'm pretty sure all of this is gonna come out because it's actually just rubber on the side. So it looks worse than it is, besides the red paint chip there and the scratch we got there. But I'm pretty sure this stuff right here, it should come right out. Maybe not.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah?
Looks like a little bit.
It's probably gonna need quite a bit more elbow grease. Yeah, it is coming. The polish might be a good tool to use, but we'll try a wipe. Yeah, this is probably the hardest area, but yeah, that is coming off. I figured I would use the clay bar for what I can, kind of remove any sort of debris or anything there, and then we can use the polish to kind of get the rest. I'm by no means a professional when it comes to this. But that actually already looks better.
And this whole chunk right here is pretty much gone.
Yep. Actually looking pretty good already. Is it all gone?
Pretty much. I think anything left, if any sort of polish will get it off.
All right. So if we make our way down the vehicle, let's see our other marks. So I figured I'll just go through with the clay bar, remove any sort of leftover material, and then we'll polish it, put the side scoop on, and other than some chipping paint, we're relatively okay. Poor car, she just gets raced, abused, hit by foreign objects.
And the camera, it's so hard to see the scratches.
I can tell you in person, it looks like she had a rough night last night. She was hanging in there with some modded Corvettes. With not a lot of spray. We found out that the bottle pressure was pretty low.
Yeah, he wasted it all on the 2-valve.
Well, that, and we tested it out a few times with your dad on the way over too. So once we got the polish on there, should be good to go.
Show you guys the kind of differences. As you can see, this on the left side is a GT style. It's got like the honeycomb look, and on the right that's the Terminator style.
Oh man, if we went to this, I bet the insert would still be good, even if the side scoop is trashed. We should go up there and try to find the side scoop.
On the side of the yeah, that's what I said a minute ago. On the side of the interstate, there's a Terminator side scoop.
Yeah. This thing got beat last night. All right, I guess we'll check back in, and this is all cleaned up. All right, so a little bit of time, a little elbow grease. I think she's looking pretty good. I think I missed. I think I can see. Wait, oh, that wasn't even from me. I don't even think that was from the tire. Missed a little compound right there.
Yeah, it looks like I hit it a couple times right here.
I can't tell if that, I think that might have been there. This, and that. I think that might have been on it. But, I mean, that's a hell of a lot better than it looked. And then now, I can just finish it. Oh, I think there's, hold on, there's one seal. Little seal thing. Pulled it off the Sonic Blue New Edge that we just got. I don't really know how that stays. I guess once the side scoop's in. Are my hands that dirty? It's on there. I just gotta. Did I miss like all of this? Yeah, I guess so. There's quite a bit of scuffs over there. This side. Just need to get rid of the honeycomb grill insert. I'll take what I can get. But it's pretty well stuck on there. I grabbed all the clips from some of the other New Edge parts cars we have here, which is convenient. And yeah, now back to the other Terminator.
Man was too busy watching his low bottle pressure. He forgot to watch the road.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so we got the engine mostly ready to go in.
Lower it down.
Just working on getting the K-member level, and we will sandwich the car together.
Go back in more.
And hopefully have this thing running pretty soon.
Okay, go up now.
Getting close.
Yeah, tired.
Be fun when it's all back together.
Yeah, well.
Gotta get the blower on. Some fluid in it. Get her going. All right, blower is on. Making some progress. Tight fit under that inlet though. If anyone wants their blower polished, this man, he'll do it. Looks so good. So did my Pro Charger. It's over here. Very soon this will be up and running. All right, I think we're ready for first start after heart surgery. Timing marks lined up. Heads torqued. New head gaskets. Fresh oil. I think we got fuel lines tight. We want to double check to make sure all the injectors are good. No fuel leaks. Yep. I don't think I talked about it, but this is actually MS3 Pro. So it's speed density based, so it has a map sensor, which is pretty cool. And it's got a wideband, but it integrates with all the factory stuff. Alright, so you're just going to turn it over on the starter. Going to turn the injectors off.
Everything looks good there?
Yep. It's turning over nice.
Fire?
Yeah, I think so.
Ready?
Yep. E85 cold start. You got oil pressure? It's sounding pretty good. That injector is good. Sounds pretty good. I smell some coolant, but you didn't put coolant in it yet, right?
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and do that though now. So.
It sounds really healthy, like really good.
Okay, good.
Like there is nothing to be concerned about.
That's awesome.
That's a win. Sounds really good. Sounds good. Very healthy. Sounds really good. That looks good. Alright, so it's back together. I think we'll probably make some videos doing some polls here pretty soon. But they're gonna head back, Blake and Ken. So, should be nice to have that all fixed up. It was done in 2 days. So, I think that was pretty good progress. From running and driving, to torn apart, to back and running and driving. So, make sure you hit the like button down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, seems like it's running pretty smooth. So that's good. Yep, sounds really good. We got my Cobra parked right here. Can't really see it, but we got the new wheels on there.